Ted Bundy. The name is synonymous with terror and violence. He is one of the most notorious serial killers in American history, responsible for the deaths of at least 30 young women in the 1970s. But who was Ted Bundy? What drove him to commit such heinous acts? In this video, we'll delve into the life and crimes, exploring the psychology behind his behavior and the impact he had on American society. So, join us as we journey into the mind of a killer and try to unravel the mystery behind Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was born in Burlington, Vermont in 1946. He was the product of an unwed mother who was sent away to a home for unwed mothers to have him. Bundy's mother never revealed who his father was, and Bundy grew up believing that his grandparents were his parents and that his mother was his older sister. Bundy was described as a quiet and introverted child, but he showed early signs of intelligence and was considered academically gifted. He was a good student and enjoyed reading, particularly true crime novels. Despite his academic success, Bundy struggled with social interactions and had few friends. He was described as being aloof and disconnected from others, which only worsened as he entered adolescence. Bundy's teenage years were marked by a series of events that may have contributed to his later behavior. His first serious relationship ended abruptly when his girlfriend broke up with him, leading Bundy into a deep depression. He also discovered that the woman he believed to be his sister was, in fact, his mother, which had a profound impact on him. Despite these challenges, Bundy continued to excel academically and was awarded a scholarship to study at the University of Washington in Seattle. It was here that Bundy's life took a dark turn, and he began his descent into criminality and violence. Ted Bundy's killing spree lasted from 1974 to 1978 and he murdered at least 30 young women. Bundy targeted women in various settings, such as college campuses, parks, and even their own homes. Bundy would often lure his victims by pretending to be disabled or in need of help, and then overpowering them once they were alone with him. He used his charm and intelligence to win their trust, and then would take them to secluded areas where he would sexually assault and kill them. Bundy's modus operandi typically involved using a blunt object or strangulation to kill his victims, sometimes even sexually assaulting them after they were dead. He would also often return to the scene of the crime to perform further mutilations on the bodies. Many of Bundy's victims had similar physical characteristics, such as being young, white, and having long brown hair parted in the middle, which led to speculation that he had a specific type that he was targeting. Despite being a suspect in several murders, Bundy was able to evade capture for years due to his ability to blend in with society and his careful disposal of the bodies. In 1978, Ted Bundy was finally apprehended by police in Florida. He was pulled over for a traffic violation, and a search of his vehicle revealed suspicious items, including handcuffs and other restraints. Bundy was arrested and charged with the murders of 2 women in the state. During his trial, Bundy acted as his own attorney and attempted to manipulate the court proceedings in his favor. He would often charm the jury and spectators with his intelligence and charisma, leading some to speculate that he was attempting to orchestrate a mistrial. Despite his efforts, Bundy was eventually convicted of multiple murders and sentenced to death. However, he continued to deny his guilt and appealed his sentence multiple times, often using his charm and intelligence to argue his case. Bundy's trial and eventual execution remains one of the most high-profile cases in American criminal history. His case has been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and movies, and has had a lasting impact on the American criminal justice system. Ted Bundy's behavior has been the subject of much speculation and analysis, with many experts agreeing that he exhibited signs of psychopathy. Psychopathy is a personality disorder characterized by a lack of empathy, impulsiveness, and a disregard for social norms and the rights of others. It is often associated with criminal behavior and violence. Bundy exhibited many of the classic signs of psychopathy, including a superficial charm and charisma, a lack of empathy for his victims, and a willingness to manipulate others to get what he wanted. He also exhibited a sense of entitlement and a belief that he was above the law. Bundy's psychopathy may have been linked to his childhood and early experiences. He was born out of wedlock, and his mother initially kept his true identity a secret. He also experienced rejection and heartbreak in his teenage years, which may have contributed to his feelings of anger and resentment towards women. Despite many years of speculation and analysis, the exact causes and origins of Bundy's psychopathy remain unclear. However, his case remains one of the most fascinating examples of the link between psychology and criminal behavior. The legacy of Ted Bundy has had a lasting impact on American society and popular culture. His crimes have been the subject of numerous books, documentaries, and movies, with many filmmakers and writers attempting to unravel the mystery of his behavior and motivations. Bundy's case has also had a significant impact on the criminal justice system. His trial and appeals highlighted many of the flaws and biases in the legal system, particularly in cases involving high-profile defendants. Bundy's case also raised awareness about the issue of violence against women and the need for better protections for vulnerable populations. Many activists and advocacy groups have used Bundy's case as a rallying cry for change, pushing for stronger laws and policies to prevent similar crimes from occurring in the future. However, Bundy's legacy is also a controversial one, with some critics arguing that the attention and fascination with his crimes may have inadvertently glorified his behavior and contributed to the myth of the charismatic killer. Despite the ongoing debates and controversies surrounding his case, there is no denying that the legacy of Ted Bundy continues to captivate and intrigue audiences around the world. In conclusion, Ted Bundy remains one of the most fascinating and chilling examples of human depravity in American history. His crimes, trial, and legacy continue to captivate and intrigue audiences around the world, and have had a lasting impact on American society and the criminal justice system. Despite the ongoing debates and controversies surrounding his case, one thing remains clear: Bundy's behavior and psychopathy were a complex interplay of various factors, including his childhood, early experiences, and personality traits. It is only through continued analysis and discussion that we may be able to better understand the causes and origins of such behavior and, hopefully, prevent similar crimes from occurring in the future. If you enjoyed this video and found it informative, please consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support helps us to continue creating quality content like this. Thank you for watching.